Let's do that.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. The first thing. Oh, yeah, daddy. I love when you get a good crack in there, man. Hey, did you know that if you're walking around in an area of the woods where badgers are known to be, like where they frequent, I guess where they live, you're supposed to carry around a big stick. That way, if you're like walking along and a badger sees you, it's gonna grab your leg. And
You
the thing
hit
with
it with the
badgers is,
stick.
no, no.
Sorry.
The thing with badgers is they don't let go until they hear the bone snap when they latch onto things.
Ew.
That's what I think, because it immobilizes you. They don't like. So you're supposed to take the stick, and if a badger latches onto you, under your leg, you're supposed to crack the stick.
Mm.
So then the badger hears that, and it's like, fucking got him.
Fact
and then
check.
and then it runs off.
Fact check, please.
Badgers are like they're like the deadliest
Bro, I need some
mammal in the
stats on
world,
this.
dude.
I just wanted to see what they
Yeah,
look
they're
like.
mean.
They're
I
like
couldn't-
they're like the deadliest land animal in the world. They hunt snakes. You never knew this?
That's a
You
mongoose.
didn't know this?
That's a mongoose.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of mongooses.
But
That's a
this
honey badger.
does-
and
But
this
no,
a regular
badgers is the
badger.
same. Badgers is the same thing though with the stick though. Badgers I know is maybe mongooses isn't with a stick, but I know badgers is the stick thing.
I could see a badger.
I
They're
saw
mean.
that on 8 out of
so-
10 Cats does Countdown, and that's the smart show.
No,
That's the
that's
smart
not
one.
No, that's
Smarter
the late
than
night
8 out of
version.
10 Cats.
Mongooses
It's not
gotta be
smart. It's
pretty
definitely
cool,
not
then.
Yeah,
smarter
it's
than
actually,
that.
it's probably not
Gotcha.
actually. No, it's actually not.
No,
It's goofier.
They're
It's goofier.
clever. They're clever because they have to say jokes.
That's
But
my
the
favorite
other
thing
people,
about British humor. With British humor, all you have to do is be clever, and everyone just goes, "Bravo,
Yeah.
bravo, cheers."
Oh,
cheers.
nice fun.
But in America, you be clever, and everyone goes, "Wait, what?
What are you being clever?
What are you? Are you serious? Are you being serious right now?" And you're like, "I'm fucking. It's a joke, idiot. Like, what are you doing?" But in Britain, they know, and they're like, "Way to go! You're fucking." They don't laugh. It's not funny. But if
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Good job on that. That was a very smart, clever joke.
We'll say cheers.
Cheers, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Do you need your chimney swept?" You do stuff like that. Hey, here's what I want to talk about on the episode. For real, on the for real on the path. Here's what I want to talk about first. Did you guys see? Because it's Thanksgiving time, which means it's time for families to get together, right? They get together and they hang out, and you see all the new babies, stuff like that. All the new ones that join in the family. Did you guys see that Japan has a new birth? Japan has birthed a new island.
Oh,
A new island has birthed outside of Japan.
I was gonna say I think Japan has more than one birth right now.
yeah.
Well, that's the
like,
fun. That's the fun thing about the
people-wise.
new island. It's a new island, and because it's Japanese, it already has 100 million people populating it. That's the fun part. 'Cause there's so many fucking people on that island. It's outside of Iwo Jima.
Is it volcano? I guess.
Yeah, so they don't know how long it might not last very long because there's so much of that they call it like pumice stone, that volcanic rock that's really porous. So they think that it might not last very long because it's not erupting that much lava, which will form actual solid land. Because the pumice is going to break apart so fast.
Well, I think pumice floats.
Right, but it breaks apart really easy, so it's
Yeah.
not like very stable. So they're thinking if it doesn't start if it doesn't have enough lava to actually form a solid base, it won't. It'll just break apart before it's anything like too major. But it has just birthed. It just broke water.
Can I?
Just the other day.
Nice.
Can
I don't remember what his name is, but I think they're I don't know what the gender is. They're waiting on naming it to see if it survives. I guess, which is like
Yikes.
that's like old school. That's why I like Japanese. They're very traditional that way.
Can we come up with a better word than birthed?
No, it's why it's fun.
Erected? No.
That's the
Immer-
before. That's the
Kinda
before.
similar.
The volcano erects first, and then it erupts.
Mm.
Do we need
Mm.
birthed? I think birthed is strange though.
The lava
But birth is
sperm
to create.
mixes with the ocean mother,
Okay.
cools it,
That's
and that's
better.
what forms the island.
Yeah.
So you have to say birth because it's Mother Earth. Mother Earth has a new island. I
She got a
mean,
new baby.
Okay, I'm sold.
New bebe.
if you think about it, they say that the Earth is like 70% water, 30% land or whatever. But if you get rid of all the water, it's all land. There's land underneath the water, if you think about it. So it's actually 100% land, and there's actually water on
Just
top.
water
of
on
it.
top
There's
of it.
water
But isn't
on
there
top of
also
the land, you know
water-
what I mean?
isn't there water
There's actually a
under
lot
the-
more land than there is water. It's just the water's on top of it.
Oh my
Isn't the
God.
water also under the earth though?
You know what? And that joke was
Yeah,
for Mason because I
apparently.
heard that joke by like a 12-year-old kid on TikTok.
Nice.
That was for
Ripped
Mason.
him.
That was for
Nice.
Mason.
Ripped him.
It was a TikTok video on Reddit. So, but it was a TikTok person because all videos on the internet now
Or
all
TikToks.
end with that little TikTok
Yeah.
thing now. Like every
Yeah.
video I see now, no matter where it's at, it's always like "Boop-doop, TikTok,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, God damn it.
I watch TikToks, but on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
So I watch YouTube Shorts, but they're just TikToks that people posted on YouTube Shorts so that people will come to their TikTok. But I
Yeah,
don't have
and
TikTok.
Reels are the same thing. on
Yeah, and I watch Facebook
Yeah.
Reels.
They're all
Oh,
TikTok.
what's that new thing that Instagram has? Is it like Threads?
Yeah,
Threads.
it's
Is
a
that-
ghost land, I think.
What is that? Isn't
Yeah.
it supposed to be like a Facebook kind of thing? Like it's more.
It
than just
looks more like
pictures?
Supposed to be
like an
Twitter.
old Twitter, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know this.
I said some
He
bad things on
created
there.
it when Elon bought Twitter. He created it like in
Oh, right.
to give people a new home.
Yeah.
And it's
I thought they already had
Yeah.
that. Wasn't that the Truth Mobile app? I thought that's what
No.
that was.
Mint Mobile?
that was
That's Ryan Reynolds. That's Ryan Reynolds' cell phone app.
I know it's.
Or
Yeah.
Kenny said it the other day, and I
Hey,
was
I got
like,
some. I got
"That's
some
funny."
aviation gin in there if you want some of that too.
Really?
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good, man. I love it. Sponsor us,
Please-
Ryan.
Yes, please do.
Put me in Deadpool 6.
You think it,
They probably already got. If they got more planned,
3
it's
from
already.
now. Yeah.
I mean, he's already got more. If he's gonna do more.
Can I bring
just
up
feel
a
like-
birth thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, a new birth thing.
Yeah. But it's kind of segued into that.
Okay.
The birth of it was already kind of in motion, but they started doing the writing for Deadpool 3 again.
Oh, buddy.
I did see that. Yep.
oh
Announced it
yeah.
The strike
July-
is over.
July 28th.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah, I just saw
Soon.
something. It's going to be right now. It's the only slated Marvel movie for 2024.
I
That's
love
what
it.
I was gonna say.
They need
it's,
that.
It's the only thing.
They're
slated.
probably freaking out. They're gonna love. People are gonna be so happy about that.
Yeah.
Give everyone like a break to maybe catch up on some stuff. I just
Yeah.
now watched Across the Spider-Verse.
I
Just
need.
now.
I need to
Oh
watch.
yeah, me
You
too.
haven't seen it yet either.
I haven't seen it.
That's
You s-
surprising.
it's one of those things where, just like the other 7 movies, I keep telling you, I'm gonna watch that Black Phone and whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I gotta watch that, and I just never sat down and did it.
You know what the key
and then
is?
you said it was good, so I'm like, God damn it, I do
Okay.
need to watch that now.
Here's the key to catching up on like movies and TV shows that you haven't been catching up on.
Quit my job.
Quit your job, right? No, hang on though.
That is
Start
number one.
doing a podcast where you edit everything. You will watch so
Oh,
many more
yeah.
movies, so many more shows. You're gonna jerk off a lot more. You're basically gonna eat. You're gonna eat a lot more. You're gonna go on a lot more walks away from the office. I mean, you really procrastinate like really well.
So Deadpool 3,
Yeah.
the suits look great. I mean, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the only thing they've even released for the most part. Them walking side by side is fucking awesome, dude.
That picture.
Oh
goes
yeah,
hard.
that's a classic picture, man.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fun, and apparently Dogpool's going to be in it.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I saw like a couple weeks ago. It's like been
Mm.
confirmed there will be a cameo of Dogpool.
You watched Across the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
They said that Spoderman's in it.
I looked for him. I
for, like,
couldn't
a
find him.
frame.
I looked for him. I saw Amazing Bagman.
Just like the
that
Easter
was
egg thing?
sick. Yeah,
I think
there's- dude, there are some shots that have hundreds
Yeah.
of different
that's what I
Spider-Man.
was
It
gonna
is
say.
it is unreal, that movie.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Dude, your favorite Spider-Man?
I've seen the first one.
Spider
Uh,
Oh, I thought Spider-Punk. No,
No, I like Scarlet.
Spider-Punk is so fucking
I like
cool, dude.
Scarlet
Oh yeah,
Spider.
he's
movie.
awesome.
The Ben Riley Spider-Man is my favorite
I
iteration
like-
in the movie, though.
I
And
like
the Ben Riley Spider-Man is so fucking funny.
I like the
Which one's
look
that?
of Scarlet
Um,
Spider.
Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Type in keep that. Type in Ben Riley. Riley is Reiley. Yeah, that one. Okay, 2 L's, no Y, no E.
EI.
This Spider-Man right here,
Yeah.
dude, with Andy Samberg.
Oh,
as,
that's the
as
90s,
Scarlet Spider.
I love the
Dude,
Scarlet Spider
that is-
suit
that is-
so much.
That's my favorite in the movie because it's the way they play it is so funny. Because that was in the '90s when Scarlet Spider existed, and it was so dramatic. It was so moody. It was so like dark and like not like it was like like that. So like in the movie,
Even, like, the
he's just
hair.
he's just like I'm so emotional.
Oh, that one.
My backstory is so tragic.
I-
It's like, what are you
Dude,
doing?
I could have told you that. I haven't even seen the movie by looking at that picture. That hair, like over his eye.
Yeah,
and
man.
I could just tell that's who he is.
It's amazing, dude. The animation, it's a triumph. This movie, it's a triumph. It's probably the greatest adaptation there's ever been of anything.
Is it better than the first one?
Yes,
That's amazing.
you don't
How
even
good it has to
understand.
be to
You
do
don't even
that.
understand.
I know.
You can't even fathom it.
Okay, I'll go home and watch it tonight.
I yell at you because it's important.
Here's the thing. Between you and Terry, you guys give me so much media to consume.
We have so much free time.
I know, but and I'm not mad about it. You give me so much media that I have a hard time selecting which one to go with. So then I don't watch or read any of it
Here's what you do.
because I have such a hard time
Quit your job.
deciding
No.
which one.
Yeah.
Just Google it.
I will do it.
Google it. Find out where you can watch it or read it or whatever. Favorite it or like
Mhm.
save it somewhere, and then just don't look at it ever again. And then
Yeah.
just like find your own books or movies to watch. And then like 5 years from now, when you go, you guys seen this Across the Spider-Verse movie? Like, it's pretty dope. And you're like, I can't believe I just watched it. It's like how I did Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
There's actually an app that you can do that called TV Time, where you can like put all your shows that you want to watch or whatever on a list. I guess I'm not sure if movies are on there, but
Yeah, I sat down the other day at work. I finally had some free time, and I was going to watch Casino because I've never seen Casino.
So good.
And
I haven't
I just
either.
watched that the other day.
and then I'm not even kidding. I went to click play, like think about the little arrow. I went like that,
Mhm.
and as I was doing it, a phone call popped up of like,
Mm.
"Hey, you need to go do this," and I'm like, "Oh." So I haven't watched Casino yet.
One time, when I was living in Nebraska, I was working at a call center, and then the pandemic happened, and we had to move all of our computers and stuff at
Boo,
home. Yeah,
pandemic.
boo. Dude, I don't know about
Boo.
you guys. I was not a fan of that COVID. Mm-mm.
You didn't like it?
Not
bad
my
seed,
favorite.
Bad seed.
I
No.
thrived.
Season 2 was pretty good.
It was actually I was too comfortable with the lifestyle of like the shutdown. I was
Oh,
already like I was
yeah.
too used to it. Like I was already a pro by the time it happened. So like that was
Everybody else
like
seemed like posers.
that was almost like a reality check
Yeah,
where I was
fucking
like
bandwagon fans.
I was like I'm way too comfortable just staying at home all the time.
yeah.
So I started going out and like I don't know. It was kind of cool because people kind of liked it. Actually, they started calling me like a super spreader, and I was like, "Oh, me, super? All right, that's cool, I guess." No, but I have all
Not
my
really a
shots.
title chaser,
I have
but
all
if
my
you're gonna give
shots.
it to me,
I have all my shots.
we kid.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying.
I don't either.
I totally forgot what I was even gonna say. What were we talking about?
COVID?
Casino.
Oh, Casino.
That's not what it was.
I
Living in
didn't think so.
Nebraska.
Yeah, I was living in Nebraska and I was working at a thank you, Mason. I love you.
Call center.
And I was working at a call center. Thank you again. I love you too. And
Nothing.
Nothing to add.
I got nothing.
that's why I love you. So simple. you make me feel better about myself because we're on the same level. No, I was working at a call center and COVID happened. Boo. And we had to move all of our stuff
Yeah.
back at home. And luckily, my ex's parents had just recently bought us a really nice house. Well, we were renting it, but we had a basement, so I was able to move all my stuff down there. And while I hated this job working at a call center. It's literally just pick up the phone, you get yelled at, you can't help them, and then you hang up. That's pretty much the whole job. You just get yelled at all day. And I was in a training thing for like this new system we were doing because we were all working from home now. So they had like a new system they were gonna have us all run that was easier for us. And so then we had to like, I was off the floor of like the call floor, and we did like a training thing. It was like a 3-month training class thing that we were doing. where we would just sit in a Zoom call or whatever, and they would teach us something, and then we would do like tests, calls, and shit like that. Just like that kind of stuff, learning a new system. And I would just all day, because we didn't have work to do. All I had to do was sit in this training thing for 8 hours a day, and I would just have my laptop over here, my computer would be on, and I'd have my webcam right there, and I would just mute myself, or be like, "Oh, my webcam is all fucked up. I don't know, doesn't work. My webcam doesn't work," and I would just have my laptop over here, and I would just watch Netflix all day, and yeah, I just did that, and then they'd be like, "Van, did you catch that?" And I'd go, "Oh, I don't, yep," and shit like that, and then like 3 months would go by, and I would get into like they'd be like, "Okay, time to like get into the job." I had no idea what to do. I had nothing. I mean,
Really?
I knew how the job worked because it was the same like routine,
Right.
same like script we were reading. Just the buttons were a little bit different. It wasn't that hard, but I got some notes from my manager a couple times.
Yeah.
And then we were getting ready to move back into the office, so they were going to start moving it in, and that made me really uncomfortable. And I quit the job, and then I moved back home.
Oh yeah.
It was dope.
Look at us now.
Look at us now.
Origin story.
I have a little phone tip that I recently told our mom, and I don't know if she's used it yet. But so I'm on the phone a lot for work. I don't work at a call center or anything, but there's a lot of times
Don't.
where people will get to talking way more than they should, and I'm doing the thing of like I have things to do. I need, I'm not saying that, but Are you fucking drunk? Jesus. I haven't even gotten to the good part.
Keep it together, Van.
It's the tea bag.
So,
Oh, you got teabagged. Yeah, that'll do that to you.
been playing
Right next
Halo.
over there.
Jesus. So I'm on the phone a lot, and I've learned this trick where if you want to hang up without it looking like you hang up, you just turn your phone into airplane mode. And on their end of the phone, it looks like the call dropped.
Oh.
So it looks like you were like actually in a bad spot. So I'll do that thing where I'm like, I might lose you. And then I'll go to swipe down to airplane, hit that,
Yeah.
and it ends the call, and they go, "Oh, he lost service."
Yeah.
But really, it's like, I'm done talking to you now. So if you're trying to get out of a phone call, use that. But
And
the
now
other day,
everyone knows that trick.
yeah, I was on the phone. So yeah, now people are going to call you out on it because the other day I was on the phone with mom, and I was actually in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Lost her, and she's like, "Did you just airplane mode me?" And I'm like,
Oh,
"No, I'm
no.
actually in a bad spot. I didn't airplane mode you." But yeah, I use that trick a lot.
Hey, between you, me, and the rest of the internet, did you airplane mode her? Look at me. Did you airplane mode her?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
Fuck
Airplane
yeah,
mode
you
mom.
did. Fuck
Yeah.
you did, man. Fuck her,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's for not getting those Christmas presents all those years ago.
Oh shit, that's funny. One time they wrapped our Christmas presents in trash bags
That's
Nice.
true.
because they
That's
forgot
true.
to buy wrapping paper.
Yeah, they wrapped it up in their
But-
hopes and dreams because they're trash.
What's like more exciting? What did you like the
I don't
wrap?
know. That must be the indica. It was indica that I smoked. It wasn't sativa, so it's really weird that I got this weird energy right now.
Did you like the wrapping paper thing? I kind of
do
thought
you
it was
mean?
dumb. Like
Wrapping
going through,
presents?
yeah, like ripping through it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of fun because you don't know what it is
Or like I would do the thing where I would like find the tape and I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can open this without
without ripping it.
without
oh yeah,
I'm gonna
of
get it back.
course.
And the adults in the room are like, rip it, just rip it. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
no.
I
It
don't
makes a
want
mess.
to. I'm like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been asked to open up presents like that because they save wrapping
Oh,
paper.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
reuse it.
God.
That's
Yeah, see, you don't want to be like that.
No,
that-
Wrapping paper is
that's-
not expensive. You could probably find wrapping paper on the street.
they're like, it's my nice wrapping paper. I'm gonna reuse that.
it's paper.
You cut it.
Okay,
you cut it to wrap this. Like,
Nice-
obviously, it's not your favorite.
nice wrapping paper is a really funny way to say too expensive paper.
Yeah.
Right? I
Like,
mean,
you shouldn't have done
it's
that.
just paper
Yeah.
that they put a fun print on. And
Buy
now
a
it's-
bag instead.
You
Yeah.
know what? We're getting close to Christmas. We might as well try and figure this out now, guys. What do you think would be a good alternative for wrapping paper then?
I'm not gonna lie, trash bags worked all the same.
Trash bags are fine.
It's kind of a waste though. Trash bags
you
are
can rip them
expensive.
open. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Trash bags are kind of expensive. Well, don't eat less presents for your kids.
There are
Yeah.
these
Right.
reusable gift bags. It kind of looks like
Yeah.
they're being
Yeah,
wrapped.
gift
and you
bags.
just,
Yeah, like
put-
Hazel had them. Those little bags with the drawstring
Yeah,
on
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
Hazel did have them.
I
Oh,
always
that was
liked
fun. They all
those.
had little handwritten like to van, and then because then you go there and we all have to like find which one's
Yeah.
ours. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
was
just
fun.
just get a bag because then it's just like you have to tie it a
Bag and
little
tissue
bit.
paper. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
always
tell the
good.
kid,
Or just
keep
like
your
a
fucking
normal
mitts out of
bag.
that. Keep your grubby little sausage fingers out of there, kid.
You know what I always hated when I was a kid? And you got one of those real skinny, slim rectangle boxes, and you knew it was going to be a new pair of jeans.
Oh,
Or like
yeah,
a shirt,
yeah,
a shirt
yeah,
that
or
you
like
weren't
you get
gonna
like
wear.
a kind
Yeah.
of a medium-sized package and you feel it and you're like, that socks.
That's
That's
Yeah.
so soft. That's got to be socks or like a hat maybe.
yeah.
You're
Those
like,
are my
I hope
favorite
it's a
presents
hat.
now,
I hope
though.
it's a hat. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Socks
I
are
love
nice.
socks.
These socks I have
Yeah.
right now have holes in them, but they're like really thick, like winter socks.
Yeah.
So like it's only the outside layers that have the hole. So it's like the outside of the hole of the ship is broken, but not the whole thing.
Still holding in
The
there.
Titanic is still floating. We're fine.
The
That was a-
Titanic was not fine.
No,
but
no. It
not
was
like
the
Titanic.
opposite of fine.
My socks are stronger than the Titanic in this scenario.
A lot of things were.
Yeah. What about like cheesecloth?
What?
Would cheesecloth work as a
No.
alternative to wrapping
What's a
paper?
cheesecloth?
Isn't that
Like
just
a
like
real
that
cheesecloth.
white?
It's probably too small. You probably have to get like a lot of cheesecloth.
Does
And I
it
don't know
smell
how,
like cheese?
No. It's just a cloth.
It's
bud.
for cheese.
You like what you do is
It's
like, if you make
breathable
it-
cloth.
Yeah, if you're taking like what is it, like Swiss cheese or something, where it gets like you put it like in water, you let it sit for a while, like you mix it, and then what you do is you take it and you put it on the cloth like over the sink, and then you like close it
Yeah,
and it rings
mozzarella.
it mozzarella, and it gets all the liquid out. It's like a strainer, but it's a cloth.
Yeah.
It's
Can
like
you-
think of like a thin like coffee strainer, right? Like it's like a coffee strainer, but like not like that kind of like.
Hmm.
That was a weird example to use.
Kind of like
What
those kitchen tea towels almost.
Yeah, like a
but
really
little-
thin
Yeah.
kitchen towel,
What about aluminum foil?
like a web, like a thick spider web.
Would that be satisfying?
Aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm just throwing it out there as like,
That'd be
could
so
it work?
loud. Imagine
Wrap.
like
Oh,
but like
yeah.
imagine you're the dad,
The
right?
sound.
You got a bunch of 10-year-olds. You were up all night
Yeah.
wrapping these fucking presents. You'd have worked so much overtime for these fucking. snot-nosed
What do you
kids.
mean?
Already
These kids,
drank a 12
these kids
pack
aren't even gonna say
before.
thank you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, look what Santa got me! Look what Santa got me! All these fucking kids." And they don't even think what I do, all the hard work I fucking do all year. Fucking Santa works one day a year. He's the fucking ruler of the whole goddamn kids' kingdom. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. And and then like you were drinking whiskey last night because you got to fucking numb your hatred for these kids, or else you're gonna Amityville horror them. And then you get a little bit too drunk with the whiskey and the candy cane mixer, and then you wake up and the kid just starts ripping up the aluminum foil on you.
Talk
Yeah.
about expensive though.
And he's like, "Daddy, look at
That
this, look at
is-
this,"
yeah,
and he
true.
starts putting it in his mouth, and he's bleeding, and you're like, "I don't want to stop him." Because you have all those weird internal thoughts that I
Right.
was I was setting up, you know.
Right.
And so now you're in that weird situation where you're like, do I stop my son from like chewing up aluminum foil and like dying, or do I just let
Nature take its course,
right?
yeah.
Like survival of the fittest. Like obviously this kid's an idiot, but also I'm in charge of him. But also if he's gone, I can just sell these presents back and get all my money back and then go boozing.
If you're that type of parent, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not a father.
oh shit.
Is that not what fatherhood is like? Kenny,
no.
you're a
I was gonna
dad.
say,
You're a dad,
not
Kenny.
yet.
Not yet. It's not okay. Well, I did say 10, so give it a few years. She's still young.
I saw a funny video the other day of a little kid saying something like, I don't know, something like it wasn't super bad, but of course the like helicopter mom goes, "Sweetie, those are called intrusive thoughts, and we don't say those out loud." Did you see that? I don't
Yeah.
remember what the little girl said, but it was just a funny thing for a parent to say, like, "Those are called intrusive thoughts, and we keep those inside. Like when we want to swerve into traffic, we don't say that out loud."
Oh, yeah. You know, I figured out. I don't think I have a fear of heights
Hmm?
anymore. I think
Oh.
I used to always think I had a fear of heights, and I don't think that's what it is. My
Oh, yeah.
fear is I feel like I have a lack of control over myself in high tense situations. Here's an example. Here's what I mean. We're discovering a lot about me today. I just realized.
Great.
And so what it is, because I've done like height stuff before, and it's not a huge. I mean, it's an issue, sort of. But like I'm not really that scared of it. My thing is like when you get up to a really high building or something or a cliff, and you stand on the edge, and you have that weird like
Do it.
urge to
Yeah.
jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my fear. It's like that's my fear of like I don't know if I will be able to stop myself from just like doing it, just like out of like huh, and just like jumping, or like when you're driving and you ever like drive and you just get that weird urge to just like
Yeah, that's what I
swerve?
just.
yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like it's like that.
Yeah.
That's my. It's not a height thing. It's like it's not being up high. It's the falling or like
Right. I
the-
hate
no,
when
it's not
people
that.
say shit
I mean,
like that.
obviously, yeah, that's scary as fuck. But like, it's the like I feel like I'm afraid of myself in situations like that.
Ew.
Just because I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm up there.
Right.
Like I don't want to go to the Grand Canyon. Fuck that.
It's a good
When
time.
when
You
Dub
should
and
go.
I, I don't know, dude.
Are
wanna
intrusive
fall.
thoughts healthy?
Yeah.
Like if we all
Yes,
experience
I
them,
think
Yes,
everybody
it's
has
healthy,
them, but nobody
yes.
wants to talk about them.
That's
Yeah.
what makes.
I think
them
we should
fester.
talk about them.
but
That's what I just did. That's what I'm doing right now.
like
Yeah, I didn't like when you
anytime-
did it though.
Anytime I go over a big like any like road that does like a big bank or anything, or like you
Mhm.
go up over an
Just go
overpass to
straight
like
off.
jump. I just think if I just kept going straight, what's gonna happen?
Like if,
How much
yeah,
air
It's
could I
always on a
clear?
curve, and you're just like, what if I don't
If I don't turn,
curve?
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
and sometimes when you do, you then like it's almost like not a last second thing, but you do like finally turn. You're
Fight-
you're like
fight
why
your
am I
body.
so tense right now?
Yeah.
I'm like ooh, I gotta make sure I turn. And you're, like, oh, God. You're like I forgot to put my brakes on. Like when I was making my turn, I turned this full speed. Jesus.
I'm trying to think of what other intrusive
When-
thoughts.
like bridges,
Driving is
like being on bridges, like when you're over water, you're just
Yeah.
like, oh man, I could just like would my car float? Like,
Yeah.
could I? When
No.
you see those videos,
No, it
you see
won't.
those-
It won't.
You see those
do
videos
that.
of people like
No.
you see videos of people that like get out, like they land in water and they go, oh no, and they freak out, and you're like, I could easily just like boop, and then you get out of your car before
Yeah.
before it gets too deep in the pressure. So I think it's like my body's like, I could do it. Like
see-
I need to drive off the bridge to like test that I can actually do it, to prove to myself that I could actually get out of my car before drowning.
The
That's bad,
Mythbusters did an
Yeah.
episode on it,
That's
and
bad.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what it is, but there's a thing about you have to let the inside and the outside equalize.
Yeah, you
So,
have
like,
to
you
wait till the car hits the bottom to pressurize.
Yeah, so you can't even open your door
I would do. I could
until the
do it.
pressures are equalized. So then you're like waiting for the water to fill up.
That's why
I
you
don't.
have your windows down. I think
Yeah.
that's a.
I think
Yeah.
immediately I would go windows.
Only one way to
if I
test it.
could.
Yeah, you have to.
Only
Let's
one way
go.
to test
Let's
it.
go, guys.
What
Let's go.
are there any
Let's go.
other?
Let's go, guys.
Do you ever?
There's a nice bridge right over
Yeah,
here.
Mason, we'll be over there in a little bit. We'll come pick you
No.
up. Don't worry, you're
Do
not
you-
out of this.
Nah, you guys
do
do
you
that yourselves.
experience intrusive thoughts when you're not driving? I can't think of any when
Yeah.
I'm not driving.
Oh,
Oh,
if I'm like standing in line at the bank,
yep.
I'm just trying to think of an example of like something I never do.
Rob,
Standing in line
No.
at the bank, and like there's that old lady in front of you, and she's like trying to write a check, and she's
Yeah.
like, "What's the date today?"
Yeah.
And the lady's like, "It's the 27th," and she's like, "Oh right, 2 7," and you're just like fucking. If I had a brick in my hand right now. If I
Yeah.
had a fucking brick in my hand, man, no consequences, I'd fucking right in the back of the head this old woman.
Yeah.
I wish her grandchildren were here to see it. Sometimes. If I'm playing Rocket League, that's when they come into.
Your intrusive thoughts come out hard when we're playing Rocket League.
Yeah, they have to.
You say
It's a-
horrible things.
Video games are my outlet, man.
You say horrible things, but there's no there's like very little swearing involved.
Yeah,
But they're they're
That's even
They're
scarier.
horrid
That's
things.
even more scary.
I get pretty mad. But then if I get too mad, but I don't get road rage though. I used to get road rage all the time. I don't get road rage anymore. Like
Oh,
actually
God.
driving, I try not to like. I try
Oh,
not
I'm
to.
bad.
Like I used to be like, oh, I hope you get a fucking car wreck soon, like
Yeah.
the other car. But like now I can't. I don't get too mad because I also fuck up when I drive sometimes. So I did this. I have to do this thing where like everyone fucks up, you know.
Well, yeah,
Most of
way
the
to
time,
be
most of the time,
human.
you see someone do something
I
stupid.
literally never
you've-
have while driving.
Oh, you're a perfect driver. Oh well, I forgot. I didn't see your certificate, so like I'll see someone do something like they'll cut me off or something, or like they'll be on the lane, they want in, and there's a line on the line, and you're like, dude, fuck off, no one wants to let you in, like get the fuck out of here or whatever. And like I have to remember, I've been in a situation where like I was driving, listening to my music, having a good time, not really like paying attention to my map, and being like, oh fuck, I need to be in the right lane. Oh fuck, there's already a huge line of people, and you're just like, oh, gotta do this, and you just gotta hope that someone does it. So whenever I get mad at someone on the road, I have to like try and like imagine like if I've ever done that before, or like or just put myself in their shoes and be like, oh fuck, I've done that. But sometimes I'll be like, go fuck yourself. Like obviously you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
If you're being a clear dickhead on the road, you're not gonna get any empathy from me. But like if you want to, like if I see someone like on the side and they want to pull in or out on the road, but there's a
Right.
line of people, I'll be the person that stops all of traffic behind me to let them go ahead so they can like get out. Because
But
then
only
you know
one.
you're sitting there and you're sitting there for like 30 minutes. You're like, motherfuckers, can someone like? Does no one see me sitting here?
Yeah.
I also have to get on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I only let
it-
in one though.
Do you think I redeemed
Just one.
myself with that
No,
for all the other stuff I said at the beginning of the show? Do you think I redeemed it by
No.
saying I'm a kind driver?
no.
No, I don't think so.
I'll keep working. I'll keep working. I'll keep working. It's Thanksgiving, you know, so you have to forgive me.
Right.
You have to. We're family. You have to.
I love
Maybe.
when we get to these points where it's like, if I just say okay, Vane will keep going. So then I just don't say anything, hoping that Vane will say something
Fine.
else.
You know what? Because
so you
Trace.
can cut this little middle section out.
Oh, all right, Trace. Now you're starting to get pushy. Now you're starting to fight me. I can feel it. And
now
because
I
you're
request
judging
edits.
me, because you're judging me, I want to talk about a death that's recently happened. I'm going to bring the whole podcast lower.
A birth and a death in the same podcast?
That's right, Thanksgiving. Because what else happens when you get the family together? Sometimes not all the family makes it to Thanksgiving, do they?
Mhm.
It's sad.
Oh.
It is. I know, right?
No, I
This
thought
is-
you were going somewhere else with that.
This is the sad part I wanted to talk about, and then I ended up bringing up a lot of other sad stuff. But this is the real sad I want to talk about, guys. 'Cause this is like a death that affects all of us.
The big sad?
Everyone. This is the big sad.
Okay.
SAAD.
Mm.
Isn't that a thing already?
Sod? I don't know.
That's a thing. I feel like an acronym. Fuck. I don't know how to tell you guys this.
Are you choked up?
A little bit. A little
Okay.
If you just start with words, that usually helps.
Fucking- Omegle has officially shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know,
Yeah.
guys.
No
I
more
know.
unsolicited dicks.
I know.
Omegle is dead?
It's dead,
Yeah.
man.
It
It's
gone.
It's gone right now.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know if it's officially gone right now, but I did.
No, I
read
think
the
it's
statement
gone.
by the founder. The statement was kind of heartfelt. It was a funny read.
No.
Oh my god!
They have a tombstone on their website.
No, Trace went to Omegle.com.
Nice.
It's just a tombstone. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Who's Douglas Adams? They have a Douglas Adams quote. Oh my god,
Wait, go back up. Douglas Adams. I have his Sir Douglas Adams.
they wrote like a huge thing.
That's the guy who wrote
Dear
Hitchhiker's
Strangers.
Guide to the Galaxy. Douglas Adams. Yeah, should say Sir in front of it. Out of respect.
You should say.
Oh no,
you
that's
should
a
say sir in front of it.
C.S. Lewis.
I did
C.S.
say
Lewis,
Sir in front
that's-
of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck. Maybe
Yeah.
Why
Sorry,
did
itchy
it shut
ear.
down? Why did he die?
He
I thought
didn't
I
die.
thought
Who,
Omegle
Douglas?
was coming back.
Lack of funding. I think is what it was. It was a
'Cause
financial thing.
Lack
I
of
got a lot of TikToks of like
funding.
Yeah, no,
Omegles.
me too. Recently, that's all, and I looked it up, and then yeah, I found all this stuff.
This
That's
Kermit the Frog.
yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Kermit the Frog on. Dude, Omegle's getting like a huge boost. I think maybe it's getting a boost because
Maybe it's a
shutting
ploy.
down.
Yeah.
Maybe like people are posting videos they've had of it because it's
Maybe it's like in a retail store, you do like a going out of business sale just to pick up some customers and
dude.
The sign just stays and they stay open.
It's like when
yeah.
they changed it to
Yeah.
IHOB.
Imagine a sketch of like
Burgers.
it's like
Yeah,
a
the
retail
burgers instead of
store, but you
pancakes.
go and you buy like memes, or you buy like old like it's like an antique store, but you buy like old like vines.
Oh yeah,
NFTs.
I would fucking shop there.
Yeah, but you buy like old vines and you buy like old memes and stuff. Like, do you have any Pepe the Frogs? And you're like, we can't sell that stuff. We don't sell that stuff here. And you're like, oh man. He's like, okay. You know,
But
reaches
I'm
underneath. He's
cool.
like, I got some secret Pepes. Right here. You can't sell Pepes, you know, because it's like illegal or something, right? Is it still a hate crime for Pepe?
I
The frog?
don't know.
I don't know.
Wasn't he like he was like banned or something? There's like a meme that
Yeah,
I don't know.
The, like
some hate crime
Yeah,
or something.
some like hate group was using it,
yeah.
and then which is
Oh.
so fucking
Some hate group
I
was
can't
making
believe
memes with
KKK
Pepe.
has it as like their
dude.
Dude, I was
Oh.
I got telling Trace I was on a
Not
Reddit
aware of that.
hole. I was in a Reddit hole this earlier today, and the internet is just as dark and decrepit and disgusting as when I last like delved into it, like back in high school and stuff. And I was happy to see it.
Oh yeah.
Like it's still like just as offensive, just as disgusting, man. Just straight up like you're like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. Like making me sick. And I was like, man, this feels like old times. It was like an
Oh,
old
yeah,
pair of
dude.
shoes, man. I used to sit up all night, be on Omegle, and like fuck with people online, and just do all those like just Google like random weird things.
Man, do you remember when I was at your house in high school and you were on Omegle and like the one person you were talking to like hung themselves or something right on screen.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. We all freaked the
It was
fuck out,
fake,
dude.
Like,
it was
but-
I was
fake.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
it was
like,
fake.
for real?
recording
It was
It was
fake.
fucking nuts,
I mean,
man.
yeah, fake.
Yeah, it was crazy.
My favorite memory of Omegle is somebody would have a laptop and then we would HDMI it to a TV. So
Mhm.
we'd be like, okay, you're the best looking, or you talk the best, or whatever.
Yeah.
You sit on the couch by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
Then so like the laptop's here,
yeah.
and then we would put a TV right behind it, facing the other way,
So we
and
could
like
all-
5 guys would stand there.
So we're not facing the mic.
yeah, so we're
yeah.
not like because that would throw off a girl so quickly.
If there's
is,
like 5 dudes.
if there's like 5 guys just
Yeah.
hovering around, and so then we all be behind the TV, and like let's just say a semi pretty girl would pop up, and we'd all be around the TV like, you go, buddy, go. You just start with, and then you say, okay. And then the guy's just like,
Okay.
yo, what's up? And like we're just on the TV, and like she would skip, and we're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking idiot! We're like, get in there, dude. You sub in for him, and you fucking sit over there so you can tell him what to say. And like we're
This
just sitting
sounds-
behind the TV, and here's the thing about it, never worked, never fucking
No.
worked,
It
never saw nothing.
It sounds so fucking lame when you just say it out loud like this.
Yeah.
We didn't have girlfriends. We didn't go out to parties.
Dude.
What the fuck were we doing? It was, you know what we were doing when that TV on the back wasn't showing Omegle? It was showing a Minecraft party.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say
it was
I
showing.
was playing Minecraft
By
for
the
10
way,
hours a night, and then we
uh,
would get on Omegle.
I just remember, let's call him, I don't want to say anyone's names, let's call him Bowling. And, and
Okay.
call him Dylan Bowling, okay?
Okay.
And, I just remember, like, one night, it'd be all, like, we're all going to bed now, we're all sleeping. It'd be like 2 or 3 in the morning in the basement. We're all in the basement, like, on the couches and whatnot.
Right.
And all the lights are off. And I would just be laying there on the couch, and I would just hear someone from the back of the room just going, yo, girl, what's going on? And I'd just be like, hi. Yo, that's a cool shirt. You know, it'd make that shirt look even better if it was on the floor. And I would just like, I just kind of was like, what the fuck? And look up, and I just see like, I'd see Dylan Bowling. I'd see him up there. Let me see if I can get this correct with let me use a flashlight. It'd be him just like sitting on the chair like this, just like,
Shirt off.
what's up, girl? Yeah. Shirt off, like trying to like flex his little prepubescent boobies.
Yeah.
What's up, girl? Cool shirt. I was like, I didn't say it. I'd say, Dylan, what the fuck are you doing? Like, dude, I'm trying to get bitches, dude. Trying to get these girls to take their shirts off for me.
Oh,
Go
Jesus.
to bed, you fucking idiot.
And now it's
Dude,
dead.
don't hate.
These memories are dead now.
You
And
died?
They're just memories.
They're all in our.
Oh, I know. It's like Flash games, dude.
Yeah, we talked about Flash
Yeah.
games. This is
Is Newgrounds still a thing?
Yeah, it
Oh,
exists. It exists.
yeah.
All the
It
Flash
hasn't
stuff. Most of
changed
the Flash
at
stuff isn't
all.
on there though.
Oops.
It's different.
it has the same
No, Mason and I talked about it.
feel, I think.
Tell me what you think. What's the biggest difference you see already? What do you see that's different? What's not there?
The sex games.
Well, there used to be like
The adult
Bingo.
category section
Oh,
is
there's
no
nothing
longer
on there, but I knew that.
There's no longer an
Bingo.
adult tab at the top of the screen.
right.
They took the adult tab out.
where you could
Right.
undress the girl with
Yeah.
the puzzle games.
Oh, hey, do you have a heart out? Do you have to leave? It's past 5.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want to leave?
I mean, I didn't. I was gonna like, you know what? We're probably close, so I didn't.
Okay.
Get up.
One thing I wanted to bring up real fast. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about. Did you guys see this? I think I sent it to you guys. I don't know if I sent it to all of you guys actually, or any of you. China is testing this new anti-sleep highway system. Have you seen this? Like
Oh,
as a way to like.
the Rainbow Road.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. Have you seen this?
I did see that,
No.
I'm gonna have to pull this up for Mason. Let me pull it up for you, Mace.
dude. This is fucking wild, actually.
So-
Anti-sleep lasers.
Yeah, so they're like lasers that are gonna shoot above the highway, basically, Mason.
Uh-huh.
And that is what's going to cause like it keeps people from sleeping. You know how
Okay.
my thoughts is, you know how like police lights blink in a certain way to where like the human brain can't ignore it.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I've never
Like,
thought
so
of it.
well, so when police lights are behind you, they blink in a certain way to where like you can't like ignore them, like you can't not notice them. So like if
Okay.
police is behind you, so I feel like it works maybe the same way. They blink in a certain way to where like your eyes like Like basically, this is supposed to stop people from sleeping on like while they're driving.
Is it just a bunch of blue light? Because that's supposed to keep you up.
Yeah, it's blue light, but it's like this.
Oh, so cool.
Dude,
Way
isn't that
cooler.
sick, dude. Rainbow road. Hey, talk about swerving off the side of the road, dude. I'm gonna be doing that if I'm
Yeah.
on this road. I'm
Is
there-
terrible,
dude.
Rainbow road.
Is there something above it, or is it just coming out of those signs?
That's what I wasn't.
So-
It looks like
understanding.
just out of the sign.
I think it's
Or
coming out
out
of
of
those. There's like lights on the
Yeah.
top of the bars. It looks like little
That's an
thingies.
impressive range, dude.
I think so too. So I was like, is this even real? It doesn't even look that real.
And it's just like refracting off all the smog that's over there. Is that what that is?
Yeah,
That's probably right.
Yeah,
That's
I think that's
probably right.
exactly what that is. Yeah.
I wanted sync to music.
So the big
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is
That'd
Some
be
K-pop
sick,
or
dude.
something.
I don't know too much about this information other
Where-
than
oh,
the
China.
Chinese people are like not too sure if it's working. Like they're unsure about it right now still. Which is like
Well, we
fair.
still have a lot of people wrecking, but
Well, I feel is it too distracting? Could it be one of those things? Here's the thing though. You can't drink or do any drugs while you're driving over there now. And
You're not
people
supposed
I
to
are-
think
do
that's
that.
illegal
Well, I know,
everywhere.
but I'm saying like here you're not supposed to do that, but people do it, like drink and drive, or like
Well,
It's,
it's
it's
illegal,
more
but-
enforced. You mean?
well,
over there?
well, no, what I'm saying is like okay, let's just bring it over to America. If we had that in America on a highway, people
Yes.
drink and drive in America.
That's one of
We know that is a
Midwest's favorite
fact. It
pastimes.
happens. I'm not saying any of us do it. I'm just saying it's a thing that happens. People drink and
Yes.
drive sometimes. They make bad decisions, or like they get high and drive, or they take like hallucinogens and drive. You know, people they drive and they do fucking things. Sometimes people fucking
a
read
great-
books and drive.
It's a great Midwest
Yeah.
pastime.
Mason watches movies while he drives. Trace that saves him time.
Allegedly.
So that could help you.
Do you remember the game 2048 where you like?
Just that one
Yeah,
time.
love that game.
I remember people
Oh, yeah.
driving and
While
playing
playing that,
2048,
yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
So imagine if you were like drinking and driving, and you had like those fucking rainbow lights above your head. I feel like
Oh,
that would be a huge. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where this might cause a lot of problems at the start, just because people are gonna have to get used to it,
Mhm.
and then people will be like, okay, I'm gonna have to like, these aren't going away. I maybe need to stop drinking and driving so much.
That's gonna fix it.
Well, like,
I don't think
that's
that's.
but no, what I'm
I
saying
don't
is
think
like,
that's gonna.
no, I'm just saying like, I just feel like if that is a thing, I'm speaking hypothetical.
Right.
If
I
this
don't
is,
think it's going to cause any problems.
you don't think it will? You don't think
No,
it'll be
I
like a
think
distraction or anything?
no. First off, it's so high above that maybe you might like look under your like your front mirror or your front window to see it for a second. But I don't know. First off, it would hopefully make the street brighter, which I would prefer because I hate driving in the dark anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish there was streetlights on all highways.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
easily, dude.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So if they're gonna keep these in, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess the
It's
thing
going
is
to be
like,
a
yeah,
lot
just
of money though.
drinking and driving is never a good idea.
Right.
Lasers or not, don't do it. If you're gonna drink,
Right.
have a sober driver, because then that's a fun ride home. If you're
You
drunk in the
sit there
passenger
watch.
seat, dude, that'd be sick. 'Cause
I
then then I put a little kid's steering wheel in the car.
I just
like,
give them a Wii controller,
yeah, like Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
and they can fucking sit in the passenger
You're
seat.
like, dude, I'm on Mario Kart, dude.
We're on Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Or you drinking some sort of like, what you drinking some sort of like corporate cup there?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was censoring it out.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
right? What was on there? You get some like McDonald's or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
trying to say.
Dickies. Maybe that was why.
Dickies. You drinking
Yeah.
a? Now I'm thinking of a gas station called Dickies, and like you get like a 44-ounce soda, but like you don't call it a 44-ounce cup. It's a 44-ounce load of Dickies.
No.
You,
No.
a load of Dickies, man. 44 ounces a load, $1.99.
No.
You can't get cheaper
And then it
prices
just
than
has
that
a
at a truck
white
stop.
cheese topping.
Oh. Ew. What's everyone's plans for Thanksgiving? Does anyone have a Thanksgiving like crazy thing planned? Any big fights you have like planned and like cocked and loaded for your family when you get back home?
No.
No fights. I'm going to the Blues game. Hopefully, we'll see a fight.
I kind of want to go to the Blues game on the Friday after
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I plan on being there, so I'm hoping I get to see a fight there.
Mizzou's
LGB,
also
dude.
going to be playing that Friday.
Huh?
Mizzou will also be playing that Friday. So
Friday? Why?
They play the Friday after Thanksgiving every year against Arkansas, I think.
Do they?
Pretty sure.
Sounds right.
Is it like a homecoming thing or?
It's called like Battle Line, because we
Or
share a
maybe it's
border.
South Carolina.
But shouldn't it be
Oh,
like more of
I
a
don't know.
friendly thing, like hang out and shake hands and hug because like Native Americans and Thanksgiving and stuff.
Well,
Pilgrims.
doesn't history say that's not actually how Thanksgiving happened? And it's
Didn't-
probably more realistic to football.
He's got a point.
I wanted to
They
quickly
got
think of
pads on
something.
and played with balls.
Didn't they
Well,
say
they
that?
definitely it definitely wasn't as friendly as the old stories make it seem.
Did they have popcorn at the dinner? Because
They had
Charlie
maize.
Brown, they
What?
had popcorn.
At the Pilgrims dinner with Thanksgiving? I don't know. I don't
They
know if
had
popcorn was a
maize.
thing.
I don't know.
Pretty sure
yeah.
the Native Americans taught the Pilgrims how to grow corn. So I don't think they got the popcorn
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
But-
they thought
but-
that's a little too advanced for them right now.
But
Like,
Charlie
well,
Brown, you calling him a liar? Or?
Can you imagine if like the Pilgrims like popped corn in front of the Native Americans and then the Native Americans were like, "What? That's not the end? I thought the cob was the end. I thought you steam the cob. That's all you have to do. You can do more to it.
Yeah.
You can take those part off. I'm sure they knew that you could do that. They were smart. But no, so no fights planned. You got any fights planned, Kenny? You don't want to like you got nothing like in your back pocket for your wife or something?
For my wife.
Something that she did.
God.
Like you're like
I can just tell that to her when I get home.
you're like,
I don't
oh,
have to wait till Thanksgiving.
3 months ago, I asked you to do dishes and you didn't. You didn't even look at me. And I've been holding on to that all year, just winding it up.
Have you guys seen The Bear? The show?
I've seen a little
Yeah.
bit of it.
Okay.
The bear.
That's
The
that's
Bear.
what you used
It's
to
a
yell at me
TV
for
show.
to watch.
That is true. That's like one of the only things.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Oh.
if you had, I was going to bring up I don't even want to say the actress's name because it's a pretty big spoiler. There's a episode in season 2 where there's like a family dinner.
Oh,
It is
well,
my
It's
you can-
Fiona
actual-
from.
That's fine.
Is it
Shit.
Fiona from Shameless?
It's
No, that'd be cool though. That's
Yeah.
that's a missed opportunity, honestly.
it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis is his mom in the
And
show.
It is
Oh,
like
his mom.
my
She shows up-
actual nightmare of like
oh
a
my
family
God,
gathering.
That episode
It
is
is
so stressful.
Anxiety inducing
Yeah.
to 100. So the opposite of that is what I like my Thanksgivings to look like.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's so good though.
So good. So good. Love Chicago. Got to go there back. Got to go back there.
Words are hard.
Words and sentences are hard.
Yeah, I feel
All right.
that.
Let's see. Mason, do you have any fights or anything planned? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Probably going back to old Shelby-ina?
Yeah, my birthday is that Wednesday, so but I'm probably just going to stay home. Maybe try to see a few people I haven't seen in a while.
I'm going to
so.
send you a cake.
Your
Don't do
birthday's that
that.
weekend after?
What kind of cake do you like?
Nah,
Mason?
it's the Wednesday before.
Like a pineapple on your cake? You like
No.
you like a coconut
No,
in your
Mounds?
no.
Yeah, Mounds cake.
Here we go again.
No.
Mounds cake.
No.
That'd be terrible, I think. I wouldn't do that to you. Let's see. Oh, before we end it, I just want to do a little Thanksgiving thing, a little fun thing. We're gonna do every Thanksgiving now. We're gonna do every Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Mason, I'm gonna get you to do this next time I see you.
Oh,
That way
good.
you
So I
can
don't have
find
to do it now. Awesome.
You don't have to do it now, but you can watch. So everyone's gonna Mason, you get to choose what crickets we get to eat then. And you
oh,
also
I want to eat crickets.
next time I see you, I'll bring you the bag and I'll get you a cricket to eat. Okay. Here, I
Okay.
have more, but these are the 3 I just grabbed real fast. Okay.
Okay.
The first one, Memphis barbecue. Does anyone
Okay.
want to smell them before we start, or you
No,
can't?
I'm just going in.
You're just gonna go.
Yeah,
in,
you
okay.
just gotta. Yeah, you just
So
gotta
we got
go.
Memphis barbecue.
Okay.
We have spicy sriracha,
Okay.
and we have chocolate coffee.
I would prefer the barbecue, but I feel like I shouldn't pick for you guys. It's whatever you guys want to eat.
Well,
If you're eating
Oh,
crickets, I
barbecue
feel like
sounds
you
good.
should have.
I
yeah,
like
I
the
think barbecue
barbecue.
would be fun. That'd be fun. Let me smell it real fast. Oh
Don't
yeah, it's
mind.
got one of those like little. It's got one of these things in it. So
Oh,
they're
you
still
know it's
fresh.
good.
They're
Oh,
still
that's the
fresh.
best one.
They're still fresh.
Have you ever ate those?
You're not supposed to.
Oh,
Silica gel.
Forbidden.
Oh.
Forbidden.
what am I doing? Smelling it or
for
eating
Britain.
it?
Forbidden.
No,
It's
eat
for
it. Just down the
Britain.
whole bag.
Oh man, you get so much. No, you gotta have at least. You have to have like 4 or
Handful.
5 in your hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're so small. You don't get a
sunflower
whole lot of.
seeds,
Yeah, it's
man.
like sunflower seeds. But if you guys, once you get past 5 though, that's when you get a lot of the legs.
I smelled the other ones the other day, and they all just kind of smell the same.
They
It smells
do.
like
There's not a
earth.
whole lot of
It
flavor.
smells
Yeah,
like earth in there.
that's what we noticed when we first got them.
I'm gonna
too.
throw
Like,
these
the-
in.
I have a yellow curry. That one smells.
Well, yeah.
That one's
Curry's-
good. That one's got a lot of flavor to it.
I'm gonna throw these in, and then I'm out of here. This is an abomination.
This is
Here, here's what we do. Here's what we do.
Getting the
Here,
fuck outta
here's what we
here.
do. Close it. Fist it. Cheers, boys.
I don't like that.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Did everyone hear it?
Oh yeah,
No,
it's a
yeah.
good crunch.
It's crunchy.
No.
Oh, I taste it.
I just hate that they had
Ooh,
faces.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not opposed to eating animals with faces.
I'm
but
out of here. Peace and blessings.
Sign up for T-Dub Projects on
Yeah.
Facebook.
T-Dub Projects on Facebook.
Buy a hoodie, buy a T-shirt, get ready for Christmas. He's got nativity scenes he's making. Look him up.
I love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Peace out.
Peace out, homie. Don't hit my camera. Don't hit my
See
camera.
ya, Trace.
That's not good.
It was. I thought it tasted like barbecue though, didn't it? Had a little
Bye,
barbecue taste to it.
Trace. Hope you find
Bye.
your dad.
Got him. Jesus Christ, he's gone. All right. No, that actually,
That wasn't bad.
it's not bad. No, I don't mind them at all. The whole idea with these is you're not supposed to eat them like we just did. You're supposed to grind them up
Oh,
and then you put them in food like seasoning
Oh,
because they're full of protein. So you just add them to like your eggs or something. So it's like
Oh.
like a Memphis barbecue seasoning. Like
why don't they already come like that then?
Yeah.
Because some people,
Yeah.
I bought them like that. I bought them non-ground. I bought them like it's like coffee.
You're
You can buy,
being like
you
you're
can
being
buy-
like that.
Well, I wanted to eat them like
Yeah.
this. But you can buy like coffee beans,
Yeah.
or you can buy like ground. So
Right.
that's what that is. You can also that
Okay.
website Into Life Kickers, Into Life. There's so many bugs on there. I could have bought spiders. I could have bought scorpions. A lot of different things on
Mm.
there. Things I didn't even know what they were.
I think I'd
It's
start
sweet.
with crickets and then work my way up.
I wanted to start with
Crickets
crickets.
is a good
I've eaten crickets
gateway
before
bug.
as a child. I've eaten crickets before, so it wasn't a big deal.
Nice.
Hey, I just got an email that Off the Path is available on Google Podcasts.
Oh, buddy.
All right.
Congratulations.
Just got the email
Nice.
just now live on the
Congratulations.
show.
Very
All right, go Off the
nice.
Path, dude. Fuck yeah. So before we get out of here, before we start doing the goodbyes and whatnot, I would like to know everybody's favorite Thanksgiving side. Go, Kenny.
I like yams. They're good.
Yams.
Or yeah, like
Hmm.
sweet potatoes or anything like that.
Do you like the marshmallow on top
Yeah.
of the sweet potatoes? Man, see, I
Just
feel
for
like-
Thanksgiving though.
Yeah.
that-
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't like. I prefer my sweet potatoes like not sweet.
yeah, I usually do.
Yeah, like when
but,
I usually if I bake them for breakfast, that's what I usually do. I mean, yeah, marshmallow stuff on the sweet potatoes. I can only do that for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Only time I think it's acceptable. I'm with you there. Mason, what about you? Favorite side? Go.
I probably just like noodles. Like, I don't know. My grandma used to make
like
these
chicken and
noodles.
noodles.
No, just like these, just
Butter
like
noodles.
maybe kind of. They're just like a
Those
thick
flat-
style that she
The
only
flat
made.
ones.
Yeah, kind of, but they were
Yeah.
thick. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
Roll
yeah.
them up and then slice
Those
them
are
and then
so fucking good, man.
No, they were just in the strands. But anyway, she
Yeah.
only made them during Thanksgiving, so that was the only
Yep.
time I had them. So that was like
My
the
mom
one
does
thing I
that.
look forward to.
My
And
grandma did that too.
I'm a big turkey guy on Thanksgiving. So
You white meat, dark meat guy.
white.
Fucking racist.
What?
All right. I'm a big mashed potato person. I could eat
Yeah.
buckets and buckets of mashed potatoes and gravy. It's bad. Like it's gotten so bad where the years go on. Like because Devin is the same way. We're like when we make mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving, we make like it's legit. Like it's a gigantic container of mashed potatoes. Like way more than 6 people need. Because then Devin and I will eat half of it together, just the two of us. Like it's bad. I love it though. Can't help it. Now,
Yeah.
here's my last question. If you were going to, we did this last week with the Olympic sports, like what sport you would
Oh, yeah.
want in the Olympics, like what game you would want in the Olympics, and then what if you put one in, what sport would you take out of the Olympics so you don't want in there anymore?
Mm.
So same sort of game. If you could put any food, I guess dish, not side or main, it doesn't really matter about that. Just a food dish. If you could put a food dish into the Thanksgiving meal tradition, what would it be? And then what of the Thanksgiving tradition dishes would you take out? I'm talking like turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, what else? Green beans, yams. Thanksgiving tradition stuff. Like, so what would you put in? And then what would you take out?
Oh,
Nacho bar I'd put in. Nacho bar.
Nacho bar.
I like that.
I like that.
I'd
For-
take out. Sorry, Mason. I'd take out noodles.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Dude,
shit!
Dude,
Controversy!
Why? Why would you do that to the poor noodles?
I always
They
skip
did
'em.
nothing wrong.
I always
He
skip 'em.
skips your noodles, Mason.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't even know what I would put in. I would probably do buffalo wings. I love buffalo wings.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And then maybe, honestly, I'm not a big fan of like the which is completely random, but like the like the sauces, like that cranberry sauce or whatever.
Yeah, but
Not a big
yeah, and
fan
you
of
only
that.
eat that at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not me. It's not my speed, but
Comes out of the can all in one big.
yeah, I don't know,
one
man.
big
I
chunk.
just yeah, it just like it's like I don't know. It doesn't look appetizing, but I don't know. I'm kind of a plain Jane eater, honestly. Don't really put a lot on stuff. So
I feel like Thanksgiving's that way too. It's kind of like plain food.
yeah, it is. Like turkey's pretty plain. I like turkey though, and I feel like you just don't get a lot of opportunity to eat turkey. So
Yeah.
but after growing up and like watching my mom cook the turkey, it's just like that is a lot of pain, and I get why people just do ham. You know?
Yeah, I like ham probably better
Yeah.
but that's why I do that at Christmas. It's like a ham thing. Right.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving mascot. What would that be like? Go.
Oh, on Thanksgiving, the mascot, I would say probably a decapitated turkey.
A turkey. Hey, that was
Yeah.
gonna be the national bird. Wasn't that supposed to
I
be
know.
over the
Ben
eagle?
Franklin suggested it. Yeah.
Ben Franklin wanted that
That's
turkey as his
crazy.
bird, but I think he actually misspoke. I think what he meant to say was, or I, I think everyone misheard him because what he actually said was he wanted to have that turkey as his wife because he liked to fuck a lot of
He
things.
did.
He
Had,
did,
He
yeah.
had like
Got him. Got you,
Yeah,
Ben.
he was a horn dog.
Got you,
was.
Ben. You bitch.
he had a lot of STDs, didn't he?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
They said they
He's pretty
excavated his house
promiscuous.
in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. Is that where he lived? And they had a bunch of bodies there.
Yeah. Had bones in the basement for like 12 different people, I think. Some of them were
What?
kids.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I did not know
Or
that.
I
Yeah,
read
he's a
that. I don't
crazy
know if
fella.
it's true, but yeah,
If
I
you
also
read it,
saw
it must
that.
be true.
And he's on
That's
our
true.
highest currency.
He
It's
Yeah.
is.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's the best thing about like when there's a biopic out or something like a new thing comes up for a celebrity, because like, oh, they did some dirty shit. There's a
Yeah.
book about it. It's either really boring or there's some nasty shit in there. I think it's the appeal that people buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know which is which. You don't know what it's gonna be. The
Oh, I
celebrity's
don't
either a really boring, narcissistic person who wrote about themselves for no reason, or they've like were like especially if they're like a huge star, like Elvis level, or like
Mhm.
Jimmy Savile in the UK, or like Michael Jackson, like legendary. Because you can't
Yeah.
get that. You can't reach. What's that? What's that quote? Your branches can't reach the heights of heaven until your roots have reached the depths of hell.
Ah.
Right. So like
Oh.
the person at the very highest peak, like they're the high, like they're so like Bill Cosby, like he's America's dad. He's also the person that like drugs and rapes women on the regular, right? So it's like it's like that.
Yep.
It's fucking weird, dude. That whole like dichotomy of
Yeah.
personality. Ugh. So anytime you see someone like big and celebrity, you just think like they had to do some weird shit to get
Oh,
to
yeah.
that level.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like on our level, it's the person at church that plays the piano and sings the gospels, but then you see him like back in the back
Oh,
alley
yeah.
behind the bar, slinging drugs too. Like,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Sucking off dudes, man. Sucking off truckers. Putting their hands on little girls' feet.
Just doing God's
Ugh.
work.
Ugh. God's a fucking creep, dude.
Half people. They're
Dude,
half
how
people.
creepy is God? God is like he made all of us, right? Like we're all like made from him. Like he made us. He made me. So like at one point when I was a baby, God's fucking hands were all over my naked baby body.
Is that how that works though?
I don't know. He didn't.
Well,
He won't. That's the thing. You
didn't your
ask
parents do
God.
that too?
You ask God, hey God, can we get some like your alibi or like can we get some story from you? Fucking lips sealed. What's more sus than that? He won't fucking tell anyone.
Nope.
What are you hiding,
International man of
God?
mystery.
Hey God, what are you hiding? Your birthday's coming up. What are you hiding? You don't want some nasty shit dropping on your birthday. That's how they do it. They come in when you're at your height, and they sweep the rug out from under you on your biggest day. It's embarrassing in front of all your friends. God. What if Santa was God?
Gives gifts to all the kids.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're close. Big beards.
I guess.
Is that
Yeah.
how God is.
Yeah. I don't think
Huh.
God has a beard. I think God has. I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to think of something funny. I couldn't think of anything funny. I think I'm out. I think I'm all out. I think the fuel is gone. So we might have to put this path to bed because I think we just came to the
Okay.
end of it because I don't have anything else to talk about.
There we go.
But Mason, tell everyone where they can find you.
I'm on Instagram at Mason Greenwell 52. Don't post a lot, but when I do, it'll probably be lackluster. And then I'm also on TikTok, Mason Green Wee on there. So
Why is
check
it
me out.
Mason Greenwee? I never asked you.
I
Why
don't
is it
know.
that?
I don't
We
know.
can get
There's
the
been a few
L's in there.
things. Yeah, there's been a few things where I think it's just enough characters where it just cuts off the last two L's or something.
Oh, that's kind of weird that you have to
Because
have like
it's my name, except so what is that? 5 for the first, and then Green Wee is
6, 5, 7,
no
7
7. Yeah,
7
so 5 plus 7 is 12.
plus the 2 L's.
14. Plus the
14,
space in the
so-
middle is 15. That's how you math right there.
Real roundabout way to count the characters in your name.
Yep. I should
All
know
right,
that.
Mason, your numbers are 8, 2, 4, 3, and your big numbers are 25 and 75. Your random number is 624.
Okay.
Your time starts now.
Okay, on to Kenny. No, we're not doing this for 60 seconds. I'm about to leave.
I'm trying to think of the. All right,
That sounded good.
thank you. I don't know why I did that just now.
You're
Brain-
pulling a lot of random things out today.
A lot of random things going on today. Yeah. I don't know.
That'll
what's been
happen
going on.
sometimes.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of
The path is
Bible lately,
random.
so
The
it's been,
Bible?
well, it's the
I don't
graphic
wanna hear about
novel
it.
version of the Bible. The
Oh.
graphic novel version. It's a great adaptation today. Illustrations are cool. Just got done with Job, Book of Job, and I saw when Noah had sex with his son. Remember that story from the Bible?
No.
They don't describe it that way, but you know that's what's going on.
But you can find me at
Yeah.
kslothfit on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the only thing I got.
Hell
I mean,
yeah,
I got
man.
other things, but it's not important.
If you want to sign up for my Instagram, it's @VanWindsor. Join me for my weekly sermons against God. Just gonna cut that part. No, it's Instagram. You follow me on Instagram @VanWindsor. You can also follow the show if you want to follow Mellow Brick Road. We got a Facebook page, which is just Mellow Brick Road on Facebook. We also have an Instagram page @Mellow Brick Road Podcast. If you want to find more there, we usually post only about the show, updates to the show, little hints before the show starts, like a few days before, stuff like that. We don't have a TikTok yet. Sorry. We also have a Reddit. We have a Reddit. We don't have a subreddit, but we have a Reddit just because I have one. Let's see. You can email the show with any questions, comments, concerns you have. mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com. Let us know what your favorite Thanksgiving side dish is and what Thanksgiving side dish you want gone off the table. Throw it in the trash. Don't want it. Don't want to see that anymore. Like noodles.
Noodles out.
Mm-hmm.
Bad
And
choice.
so, let's see. I need to have a script written out for just the outro so I can remember what to say.
You haven't said where people can find you or like the show.
This guy. If you want to find the show, if you want to listen to all the episodes, we're available everywhere you can listen to podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. There's so many different ones. Castbox, Pandora. There's all kinds of different apps. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts. If you want video, you can also find us on Spotify for video episodes, as well as YouTube for video. We have clips on YouTube as well. Just go to the YouTube page for Mellow Brick Road, and there's a clips playlist right there waiting for you. If you want to listen to Mason and I's podcast, Off the Path, you can find that also anywhere you listen to Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Jeez, maybe we shouldn't have recorded today. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts. We actually just got an email while we were recording that we are now on Google Podcasts, so I can sign up for that and subscribe. We also have clips on YouTube for the Off the Path page as well. And if you want to watch full ad-free videos of Off the Path episodes, you got to go to the Patreon, patreon.com/mellowbrickroad. Trace is gone. We also have a show on there called What You Reading. It's all about books, comic books mostly. Trace brings in actual words sometimes, and I'm like, what are you doing? Comic books are bae. That's all we talk about. I've been reading a lot of manga lately. Check it out.
Nice.
October episode just came out. Super creepy. November episode is going to be less creepy. I've been reading some actual like spy books, like graphic novels and like noir stuff. Been pretty sweet. I've also been reading a lot more manga too. Even though I said I would stop, I'm still reading more manga. I think that's everything. I think we're made the last few steps to the end of the path. I think
Okay.
we did it.
It's a rocky path,
It was a very
Yeah.
it was a rocky path, and I'll be honest,
but it feels good.
I wasn't too prepared for it, but I feel better. Yeah, I think it was a good path. It was refreshing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let out a lot of hot air.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hot in here now.
Yeah.
It's usually freezing cold in this room. It's hot as hell. I usually the last few episodes I've had the heater on in here. Don't have it on now. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Off the Path. Don't forget to catch us next week for the next path. Hope everyone has a loving Thanksgiving. Give your mom a hug. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Just the cheek, please, guys. Let's be respectful. Let her know how much you love her and how much you respect her for making all that food. Unless someone else made the food, in which case, kiss and hug and love them. Whoever makes your food for Thanksgiving, love them. And if you make the food, love yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, in the bedroom later that night. Or the
Oh.
bathtub. Make it the bathtub.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
I guess.
Everyone, thanks so much for joining us on Off the Path.
What was it?
Everyone, thanks for joining us on Mellow Brick Road. We'll see you
Okay.
next time. Mellow Manifestations.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Okay, an outro. Oh, say peace and blessings, because Trace isn't here.
Peace and blessings, y'all.
I think he said it better.
I like wow.
I think he said it better.
I-
You see that gopher stuck in a well?
Did you just now bring that up?